Yo, what's good, fellas? What's good, people? What's good? Something came into me today, and it's more or less on a fact that I've sat down and asked myself plenty of times, what would I do? And it's to a point where I don't ever have to ask myself those questions ever. And the thing is, what I'm getting to is, how many no's are you willing to accept before you get that one yes for success? And why am I talking about that? Because a lot of times, at least more in my life, my experiences, is that you're gonna hear no all the time. So rejection for me is nothing. No is nothing to me. Hearing the word no. Yes is something I want to get excited about. Because why? How many no's have I took? How many no's are you willing to take for whether a job opportunity, somebody you like, you name it? How many no's you willing to take? How many mistakes is you willing to make? Oh, don't mind him. That's my big boy over there, Kane Corso. But how many? Let me get back to this. How many no's? You know what I'm saying? How many? What is your threshold for success? Let me say this. What is your threshold for your dreams that you want? And how many no's are you willing to take for it? How many no's are you willing to take for anything in this life before you get a yes? How many? Can you count? I know you probably lost count, because I know I've lost count on all the things that I say I wanted, but once I got it, I wasn't ready for it at times. And sometimes you ain't ready for that yes because you're so used to hearing no. So, like, a little bit of background for me, like, sometimes you get a little scary in the things that you say you want, you know what I'm saying? Or you might become apprehensive. So, something about me back way early in my 20s, a long time ago. Might not look like it, but a long time ago. And when I was in retail, it's like, I used to work at this little spot called Lifestyles. Anybody from where I'm from know about Lifestyle Street Gear. And a little hood store, but it had, people would shop at it in the urban areas, in certain places. And excuse me, y'all. And I had, I was in retail and I had to go up to the person. It was a thing where you had to go up to people and, have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Get in front of men, get in front of women, and not judge a book by its cover. And actually speak to people, show people what they might want. You don't ask people what they want. You tell them what they want, or what might look good on them. You know what I'm saying? If you ever been in any type of retail, I've been in retail. You know what I'm saying? So I know how to talk to people. It's not hard. But for those who have that anxiety about speaking in front of people or talking to people, but whether it's the opposite sex or not, you're gonna hear a lot of no's. That's fine. But I had to take that and I flipped it. I would get so many no's, or no, I don't need help, but then in the same sense, they would come back and ask me, well, do you got this such and such size? I need to know that. So by me knowing the clothes, the sizes, what we got in inventory, and I knew that I still got to sell in a different way, even though I couldn't sell them on what was the hottest item at that moment. It happens like that sometimes. Sometimes your no's are for certain things that's minuscule, but you'll get a yes here and there. And when you do get it, you capitalize on it. It's almost like your yes is that opportunity for you to be motivated to do more. You feel me? It gives you that motivation to do more, to want more, to strive for more at any given moment. But know that you're going to have a lot of no's. Everything in your life you're not going to get. Everything is not a yes. Some things need to be no. Some things deserve to say no too. You don't need it, and you don't need it that bad. You've been living without it for so long. It's not so some things aren't as urgent as that yes you might want, because that yes may get you jumping and enjoying and being excited about the moment, because you got a yes on whether it's a sale, whether it's your first collections and you got your first person to pay piff they old account, whatever the case is. You got your first yes. What happens when you disappointed behind the yes and the opportunity that you have? What happens when you disappointed behind that? You felt like I worked all this hard. I worked so long. I worked so hard to get this yes, to get to where I think I want to be, where I know I want to be. And then it turns into slop. Everything, if your plans or the things that you had planned from that yes fall through, then you upset. You miserable now because things don't always go as planned. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you got to kind of get to about things in life. Every no that you get is going to be out of 100 things that you ask somebody, and you got a 99 no's, but you got one yes, or you got 9 no's and 1 yes on the 10th one, man, it's worth it. Everybody didn't say no. Everybody didn't say no. And how did that make you feel once you got that one yes? You want to get more yeses. But the thing is, you got to take some no's to get your yes. Some no's are necessary. Some things in life are necessary for you to learn, for you to feel the disappointment behind, or the excitement and joy behind it. All of that makes sense. And if it does not make sense to you, maybe this message is not for you. And maybe I just don't make sense to you. But everything in life ain't gonna be handed to you. Everything in life ain't gonna be what it looked like, what it appeared to be. Because maybe you didn't do your research on that yes you looking for. You know what I'm saying? I could go so many different ways with this, but I really don't want to really be here that long. I want to give you something for you to take heed to and at least apply if it makes sense for you. And if it doesn't, if it's just another video for you, that's fine too. But pass it, share it, let somebody know, yo, listen, everything in life ain't gonna go your way. But you'll see the real in people, whether it's their reactions or their thought process of what they say out their mouth once they hear no. You'll see the true, you see the truth in them once they hear no, and once they hear yes. Look at the reaction from yes to no. Is you sad when you hear no? Is you happy when you hear no? Somebody might say, well, why the fuck would I be happy if somebody told me no? Because it's necessary, and everybody can't kiss your ass, and everybody can't appease everybody if they said yes to everything. So no's are necessary. Yes, when somebody can give you a yes to an opportunity or to whatever it is, that's necessary too. But you're not gonna always get no's. You're gonna get a lot of them, but you're gonna get some yeses too, man. How many no's are you willing to take to succeed in anything you want to do or be successful at the shit you say you want in this life? Because people don't want to hear you complain, man. You got to get the job done. Ain't nobody here to really hold your hand all the time. Just know, don't get bent out of shape when you feel like opportunities don't present themselves the way you want them to. I get like that. Sometimes it happens like that, but it's necessary for you to, it's a learning curve. These things you're supposed to learn from. Learn from these things, man. Learn from what happens when our opportunity does arise and it is a yes, but it's just not what you thought it was going to be. So whatever that success is for you, you find it, you do it. So you like people, y'all share, y'all subscribe. And y'all be blessed. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.